Hello, Fabulous Virgo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of August 2018, looking at life and love. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. What an amazing month it is. We have a very special sky and an important sky at that. And why is that? Well, we are starting the month still in eclipse season. This extended eclipse season that started last month is carrying us right to the 11th of the month, give or take a day on either side, depending on where you are on the planet. And that is when the final of 3 eclipses are going to take place. Now, this eclipse is happening in the sign just before yours. And what that tells me is that there's a whole lot going on under the surface. As you're starting this month, certainly, but there has been, because Mercury is retrograde as you start the month in this same part of the sky. All of July was spent with Mercury, your ruling planet, in the same part of the sky. And all of August as well, we will stay in Mercury retrograde season, which will officially be over as we start next month. And so this Mercury retrograde is intimately involved with this eclipse. It is happening hand in hand with this solar eclipse in the sky, which is also speaking with Jupiter. As I look at this for you, this to me is an inner clarity. It is a deeper reflection. It is a deeper understanding of patterns and habits and what has happened before. And this is also a moment of awareness for you, maybe something that you did before, something that occurred, and you didn't quite put the pieces together, and then they come together in a moment. The connection to Jupiter tells me that this may not entirely be a comfortable process, but it is an important one. It is one that is setting the stage for a bold new beginning that is coming up for you next month. That is when we are going to have a new moon in your sign, and it's going to feel like your own personal brand new year. But for now, this sky says to me that there's this relationship between what is unconscious, what you are not aware of, and what becomes conscious, what you start to become aware of. The key also is to be mindful of where it is that it may be some of your own fears arising to the surface. This is a necessary part of the process. It is almost as if there is an inner cleansing taking place. And that cleansing is not isolated to just one moment, but it is ultimately a cleansing that is necessary. And it is a process that is necessary that is going to get you to yourself. And that's coming up really soon, next month. Now, what else is happening this month? With that eclipse season ends. And we move forward and we get to the 26th of the month. And that is when we are going to have a full moon in your opposite sign. A full moon in your opposite sign speaks to love. It speaks to partnerships of all kind, but most people out there do experience it also in the context of love. And I'm so excited about this full moon. Part of the reason I'm excited about it is because we've had some pretty intense lunar activity last month, and then with this eclipse at the beginning of the month, it can feel a little bit of a heightened energy, especially when it's an eclipse. Now we get to a much sweeter, much softer climate, at least where it comes to lunar activity, thanks to this full moon. This full moon will be speaking in harmony with Saturn, speaking in harmony with Uranus. And what this tells me is beautiful and stabilizing events where it comes to matters of love. If you are open to meeting someone new, this is truly lovely energy to have something transpire, to make a connection with someone where there's real long-term potential. And it is that Saturn that is suggesting the long-term potential. You add to that Uranus where it's a surprise, it's a delight, it just shows up for you. And it tells me that this is not only going to be an enjoyable time, which it is, but this will also be a time that allows you to feel that there's hope and that there's something to look forward to and that there is love in the world for you. You add the additional layer on the same day, we are going to have Mars going forward. And so that is a big deal in and of itself. But Mars right now has dipped back, by this point, has dipped back into a part of the sky for you that has to do with flirtation and romance, and having Mars here moving in and out of this part of the sky over this extended Mars retrograde season. Well, it does awaken one's passions as it has for you. And so what this suggests to me is a couple of things. One is, it may be that someone that you connected with back in May, if you remember in May, I told you, pay attention to what's happening. You will return to it. Well, this is the return. And so it is very possible someone you connected with, possibly flirted with back in May, now in some way shows up again and is part of this connection, this romantic connection, or at the very least, this affirmation that there is love in the world for you. It could be somebody new as well, but there will be an element there of feeling physically awakened thanks to your interaction with someone new. For those of you who are in an established bond, I really love this energy of this full moon for you. I think that this is going to bring an energy of stability, an energy of forgiveness, an energy of lightness into the bond that you share with your partner. There's a sense with this now that the two of you are feeling more secure with each other, but also excited about your future. That is the Uranus part of it. That harmonious Uranus connecting with this full moon tells me that you have a lot to look forward to, and you're just starting to glimpse how good it could be. Of course, with Mars in a particularly passionate part of your sky, there may very well be a passionate connection as part of the sense of understanding and a sense of groundedness that could very well be there within your established bond. What I love about this month for you, well, look, there is a lot to love here. I do love that full moon in your opposite sign. I love how it feels you are moving forward in matters of heart. All the Mars retrograde season stuff that I spoke to you about, you are feeling like there is finally momentum growing. But at the same time, given all that is happening within you, all that is happening spiritually, I love how there is an inner clarity starting to form, because that ultimately is what you will carry forward into next month for your own new year. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful for it. You can get a video like this every week by logging on to astrofabulous.com or nadiyashah.com. Sign up to be one of my superstars. Superstars get expanded, exclusive video scopes each and every week, and so much more, all in the superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.